So the surah speaks about the essence of Islam. 1/3 of the meanings of the Quran. Tawheed. The uniqueness of God. This we have to be very clear on. If we understand this, then we will protect ourselves from falling into any form of idolatry. If we don't understand this, then we will fall. This means, what is included in this is that the laws which govern man are supposed to be the laws of God. Because He is the only one who has the right to set laws for mankind. That is His domain. This is why Muslims are obliged to try to implement that in their lives. That the law of the land be the laws of God. Because these are the laws which don't change. It doesn't change from one president to the next president. From one, king to the next king. Or from one minister to the next minister. These laws are standard from God so that they don't change. They're not for any particular person's particular benefit. Angry, as he presses the button, the whole affair of the nation could go up in smoke based on that. So we don't put ourselves in that situation. Well, yeah, these are, rational, interpretations. Let's put them that way. The basis is the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ recommended it should not be. And we know that the state is we could say an extension of the family. And the head of the family is male, as the norm. Well, I just mentioned it. No, I mentioned to you. There's Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that a people who are led by a female will not succeed. They're doomed to failure. Nations, period. I wouldn't say that at all, brother. I think history has shown otherwise. The most successful nations have been those that have been led by males. America, which is the most successful nation of the 20th century, has never had a female leader.
On the contrary, Britain has been more successful during the time of Thatcher than during the present time.
No, this is, consider Britain, right? And Britain's situation. And if Thatcher's successes were so great, why they removed her and replaced her with a male? I mean, this is saying something about the state of the country and their own ideas. I'm saying in limited success in some areas doesn't mean overall success. Does not mean overall success. And as we said, if we look historically speaking, even when you have a female who is leading, like you have in, for example, in Philippines, Cory Aquino, the male figures who are around her, they're the ones that are really leading. She is a figurehead. She's a figurehead. And history, as we said, of the 20th century, and in times past, have shown that these successful, because if you compare it, because when you talk about success, You see, you're talking about relative success, right? The relative success of part of the Thatcher era in comparison to those who came before her. But what about those who came before them? Maybe it was more successful than her time. And what about those who are coming after Major may improve situations? We look back and say hers was a failure in comparison to Major's. So it's relative. But what we have to compare, we must compare on a national scale. Compare England to America. And the successful one is the one which didn't have any female presidents and has no plans for female presidents. No, they don't say so openly, but they have no plans for it. They haven't even got a vice president who is female.
Why Allah says in the Quran, "Us," the plural form, "we"?
This plural form "we," and it's only "we," right? We don't find "they," which is also plural form. We have "he," but we don't have "they." We don't have "them." We just find "we." Why? From "I." Because in Arabic, as in English, we have what is known as the royal "we" or the majestic "we." When Queen Elizabeth is reading to the nation what she plans to do, she says, "We will visit Saudi Arabia. We will visit Sri Lanka." Why we? Just her. I. But this "we" is called the royal "we." It indicates, magnificence or greatness. Similarly in Arabic, this plural is also used in the case of the first person. We use it also in the case amongst ourselves of the third person too, or the second person. We will say, for example, we meet one person, we'll say, "Salam alaikum," peace be on all of you, but it's just you. Technically in the language, what's logical is for us to say "Salam alayka," anta, you, one. But we say "Salam alaykum." This is more, gives you more. In Arabic, when the person is addressing another person, they address them as a plural form to indicate giving them kind of honor. So this is what is the part of that meaning coming out in the term of "we." It doesn't indicate in any way, shape or form that Allah is a plural, because Allah has made it in this surah that we just looked at very clearly that Allah is one, unique, indivisible, without parts or partners.
But it doesn't mean that angels.
No. I know some people say, "Oh, when Allah uses "we," He's talking about Himself and the angels." No. Because He'll say, for example, when He created Adam, and we created him, what the angels created Adam? No, Allah created Adam.
So they never believe that the Trinity, maybe they will compare with the Trinity.
Yeah, naturally, this trying to find support, but the texts of the Quran are so clear, so crystal clear about